Hello YouTube! I am Penstar and this is Big Ambition Strategy and Tactics episode 17. So in our last episode, we've been at this for a little bit more than a month and I think we're starting to get close to something great. I mean, we've been doing something good right now, but we are close to getting our infrastructure set up, our HQ, our warehouse, our purchasing agents. Things are starting to come together, but we must continue pushing forward manually until all of that works. And we also need to eat still. We are still human after all. So, noms have been obtained. All right, so let's see. Let me remind myself where we are as far as our employees go. Annabelle. All right, so we've got our drivers, purchasing agents, and logistics managers all in training. It's just a matter of them finishing up. So yeah, our purchasing agent should be done soon. And what we can do is we can start doing the main purchasing and filling of our warehouse, if only for our own sake, first, and then the logistics manager is who's going to be able to tap into the delivery drivers so we can actually get them going. Of course, the delivery drivers need to get trained up properly so they can maintain multiple stores as well. So yeah, we should be able to at least get the first part of our stuff ready to rock and roll now. Let's see here. All right, also let's check BizMan. We did ask for more people for some of our other stores here because I want to expand their hours, especially Zabira's. This place is doing better. We were pretty much maxed out on satisfaction here. Customers are, they're up and down. We have we've met our building limit. Oh yeah, we have our gifts here. Not a lot of sales from these, admittedly, but you know what? Every little bit counts, so I'll take what I can get. Again, they're not going to be what we do there. And also, let me double check here. For what is our sales price for JC's Joyful Gifts? 31 on cheap gifts, 81 on expensive gifts, and I'm not going to bother putting soda cans in there, but I want to set our pricing accordingly so that we're not undercutting ourselves. So let's go back to here, inventory pricing, and you're going to be 31 and you're going to be 81. That way we're not undercutting ourselves. You know what, here, we'll slightly undercut them. Just by $1. But you gotta buy baked goods first. Yeah. Where's my truck? It's right over here. I think we're good on stock for the moment. Yeah, we don't have anything in our van. It is a little banged up, but not critical. It's not about to explode. Also, there was a minor patch, but one of the things is they added new music, so you may hear some new tracks. Hopefully they are not being claimed. Let's see, this place isn't going to open for a while though, so why am I here? We should actually go. So there's one thing I was looking at. There's one thing I was looking at here, as far as expanding our businesses further, and that is buildings for rent, retail. There's one building right here, right in our area. Now, I mean, yes, it's there's a lot more and probably a lot better buildings up here in Hell's Kitchen, but that takes us way the heck out of our way. it's going to be hard to maintain them. Whereas this little nugget right here is kind of in the midst of things. So now it does not have a lot of vehicle traffic, but I want to use, it seems wasteful not to rent it. So I want to do something with it. So let's Hell's Kitchen Market Insider. Let's see what we're looking at here. So we could just do another liquor store. Like just like a little sister one. I know we'd be competing against each other, but so far nobody has chosen to compete against us. So that's just all the more demand we can fulfill. I also should be at some point adding coffee, because coffee is somewhat underserviced. But yeah, everything else is pretty well serviced here. So yeah, let's turn this into another thing. But actually, before I do that, let's actually get our employees ready. So the main thing I'm going to be doing here, let's start prepping the shop, because I know I have that order for a bunch of employees. And of course, we need to train them up as well. But one thing I'm going to do is, with the warehouse, we're going to be putting wine and cigars in there. So servicing both stores with the same inventory actually kind of works out. Let's see here. Now you might be saying, well, Pinstar, why don't you expand into other industries? Well, I could, but one, I'm sticking to Hell's Kitchen for the moment. That doesn't mean that we're never going to go to any of the other districts, but for now, it's just like, you know, I'm kind of like focusing all of my efforts there. So that's where I'm going with that. Two, you know, again, I want to utilize the stuff that I'm going to be wholesaling anyway. So yeah, we could expand into other stuff, but they're just not as in demand, and I'd have to get a whole new classification of inventory. So that is the rationale behind my madness here. Right, we want appliance stores. We want the big appliance stores. Right there. Because I think this one opens up earlier. Oops. Well, hopefully this thing will survive by the time I graduate it to our thing here. Questionable contracts. Yeah, AJ Peterson. Okay, so we are getting a hand truck here. Yeah, wine shelves. 1, 2, and then 2 cigar shelves. Should be enough for our next store here. And since that's only a 15er, we only need a regular cash register. We don't need to buy the fancy checkout counter. We do need shopping baskets. It's an oven, industrial fridge. Don't need clothing racks. We do need 2 storage shelves, just so that we can get lots of stuff in there. Do they not have? They do have a wastebasket right here, a trash bin rather. So let's buy those. We do need music, so that's Ikebong. You're just kind of. Well, you kind of boxed me in, dude. So, I mean, I know you're a box truck, but I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. The other thing we want to get from the little appliance store is a cleaning station, and also the smaller register, because we only need a small register. But Ikebong first for the music. think we only need the one music. Ooh, and this might be our employee. Let's see, a part-timer. We don't want part-timers. Because yeah, I've spoken my piece about part-timers when it comes to customer service. We have to train them anyway, so no thank you. No part-timers. Hopefully they'll give us more in a timely manner. Okay, let's get our sound system on. The good one that, if I remember correctly, yeah, it's over here. So we got you. I don't actually think we need too many other things, but let's double check over here. I don't think they sell the other stuff in here, like the cash registers, floor lamps, ceiling lamps. We can get ceiling lamps. May light it up pretty nice. Let's see what else they have in here. Chairs. Oh yeah, you can hold that. Carpets. Computers, traffic signs. Yeah, no, let's get the lamps. Let's get a bunch. Actually, we can get a bunch of lamps, stick them in some of our other stores, light them up a little bit. These things are cheap. There we go. All right. Get these out to the car. These must be them right here. Ironically, they have drinks fridges, but no, we're not loading up with drinks fridges. All right, we are not stealing this particular one. Not this time, anyway. Don't you try it, no. All right, now we make our way to the small appliance store. Which, I mean, if we didn't have our van, we could just take the subway to it, but we actually need our van to make this worthwhile. And yeah, the idea is, like, we might rent this place now, but we're not, like, opening it. We don't have the employees trained up yet, and I want to get our wine and cigars in the wholesale thing before, and have it supplied from there, rather than, you know, doing the traditional running here. Alright. Now we got the shopping basket, so we don't need more of those. We do need... What do we need? We need a cleaning station. I already got the storage shelves. But we do need a cash register. Cabinet with drawers to set it on. And is there a one-off that we could do? Not shopping baskets. We don't need... I'm not putting random gifts in there. That seems like a bit much. Salad bar, no. I don't think there's any like one-off decorative items here. And yeah, those shop areas are not for sale specifically. So we'll just get these cashed out. There you go. We can stick the truck in there too to flesh it all out. Now, I am not going to rent the place to start putting stuff in there yet, just because we're closer to the end of the day and I don't want to soak up a thing of rent. So we're just going to keep everything in our van right now. What I may end up doing is just parking our van in front of that place. In fact, let's just set it as our destination, just so I can track where we're going with it. Just help yourself in there, I guess. It's opposite side of the street parking. There's a spot for me, but it ain't welcoming. Yay, hang on. I got time to kill, so I am going to attempt to execute a parallel park here. I ironically had to do that this morning IRL after I came home from grocery shopping. Luckily, I did not play as much bumper cars as I do here. Ooh, that's paid? Ugh. Okay, maybe not. Let's find some free parking. Even though that was a perfectly legitimate... The cheapskate in me does not care for it. Parking? Excuse me? Oh yeah, they added this before. Where you can have under the ground garage parking. Now, question is, does this also cost $8 or is this free? No, this costs even more. Screw that. Neat feature game, but I ain't paying $25 an hour in here. And there goes my stuff. Alright, we're going parallel parking. But hey, it's nice that we got to visit that. But I'll soak up the $8 an hour paid parking just to be ready here. Of course, now that I'm... And yeah, you're not going to let me parallel park, are you? Eek, feels bad, man. Okay. But we're there, we're ready, we're cool. We can soak up that money, as painful as it is. I'm just going to do an Ikebong run here. We're going to get not the Ikebong, to re-up these cupcakes, we're just going to take the big thing and subway it, since our truck is currently occupied. I think we have the big thing in... Aha! Ooh! It's out of Cupcake. Yeah, I getcha. So tomorrow... Alright, hang on. Alright, purchasing agent is ready. Bar Fight Incorporated, clean work environment, good. Manage schedule. And we're going to do the Japanese method here. Oh, they don't even know how to clean. So we actually have to hire a cleaner or clean it ourselves. This might be one of those things where I just clean it myself because I don't want to hire an employee just to go into here to clean. We'll see how dirty they get it. There's our purchase. Oh. All right. So that should allow me to access that. Delivery drivers still need more training. Delivery driver number 2 still needs more training, and our logistics manager needs more training. Now, I think our... Yeah, they're unassigned task, meaning I haven't set up a purchase for them yet. But we'll get there. Actually, what's the timing on the docks? I might divert here. Close, dang. Opens in 17 hours. Oh, these are the imports. It's also closed. I mean, there is a thing over here, but yeah. These are all import-exports. Probably different goods that we export, but they all open at 10 tomorrow. So we got some waiting to do, but that's okay. Let's do our cupcake run. All right, we push you onto there, and let's go fetch some cupcakes. All right, we should be, yeah, it's not too late for, and actually this might be the quicker, we'll see if this is quicker than going to the other station. Here it's just a run across here, and we're certainly going to be taking that one. Yeah, this one might be quick. Yeah, I get that you're running out of cupcakes. We're fixing that. We're fixing that. This is going to be a pure cupcake run. That's croissant. That's donut. That's coffee. There's our cupcakes. 8 cupcakes. Under $1,000. Yet so critical to the business. Yeah, I do think it is a little bit faster to go through this one. Even if you have to travel a little bit further, ultimately, at the end of the day, on the subway itself. That way they'll be restocked on cupcakes and ready to go for the next day. And we'll be good to go. And we also need to remember to put a placeholder on something. We'll put the regular chair on here as our placeholder. And that should, yeah, there we go. We got that. We got it there just in time. So we got full cupcakeage for our last hour of operations. And yeah, we're getting kind of hungry. But there is not too much else for us to do at the moment. So I'm going to take the subway back. Where's our home? There's our home. Take the subway back over here. And head on back. We'll see how things go, and more importantly, we'll be ready to rock and roll for our imports. That's going to be stop number 1. Actually, stop number 1 is probably going to be my new business, where I get all the furniture in place. Did I go down the wrong? I went down the wrong one. Where I get all my furniture into the new business, and then I'll make my way to the piers to get the imports sorted. But we still can't open the business until we have actual employees ready to go. But hey, a little hoof around the block never hurt nobody. Get a little exercise. I mean, in theory, we've been eating properly. Wait, that's our HQ, which is just down the street from our house. All right, folks, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!